Class is dismissed, boys and girls.
You're in. The zone!
Previously on the YTV Retrospective.
Flying all around in the air and on the ground. Transformer rotors are spinning.
In 1984, two friends from Dover, New Hampshire, Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman, started their own comic book company called Mirage Studios. The first comic was a satire on the dark and gritty comics that were produced at the time. But their characters were the last thing you would see in such a way. Giant turtles with ninja weapons, with a naming scheme taken from famous artists and sculptors. This independent comic would soon become an unexpected major hit, and in a few short years, it would be one of the greatest franchises in pop culture. From action figures, various animated series, feature films, snack cakes, and even concerts and Christmas specials. Never forget. However, at one point, one series was so drastically different that the creators would part ways over creative differences, never seeing each other again for many years. And we're taking a look at the show that caused all that and more.
Oh, dear God, no!
Check this out. Everybody. Check it out.
YTV has essentially been the home for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here in Canada. From the original cartoon in 1986 to the rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 2018, with the sole exception being the 2003 series made by 4Kids Entertainment, which aired on Teletoon. In 1997, in an attempt to refresh the toy line after years of near-constant success in both TV and toys that were starting to decline, they brought in the help of Saban Entertainment to create a brand new series. So hold on to your butts. This is Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation. Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation is a live-action series seemingly following the continuity of the live-action film trilogy that came before it. It features the Turtles Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo, as well as Master Splinter, as they face a new assortment of villains this time around. With incredible technology such as a Hummer? Well, at least we know where Lightspeed Rescue found theirs. The teenagers have finally grown up, hence removing the teenage from the name. But they're not alone this time around, for they have a new ally in their fight for good. And this is where the controversy comes in. Enter Venus de Milo, the female Ninja Turtle. Apparently she was with the Turtles when they got covered in the mutagen that mutated them, but got immediately separated from the four brothers, ending up in China, where she got adopted by an old ninja master named Chang-Yi. Though with Venus added to the lineup, there was one bit of controversy said.
We're not brothers.
You mean none of you are related by blood?
No. We're pet shop turtles. Born and bred on a turtle farm.
I'm sorry, what? So they're not blood related, even though in the rest of the continuity it says otherwise? Sounds like the 8th Doctor Who controversy about being half human. Also, you got rid of a big part of the franchise just so they can fight over a potential love interest? You know, family? Brotherly bonds? Teamwork? Also, with Venus de Milo's appearance in the series, you would think that she would bring something interesting to the table. She sort of does, being a mystical martial artist. But sadly, they don't really do much with her, aside from being a fish out of water, and incorrect pronunciations of different words.
I could go another zap.
That's lap.
We should return to your home in the toilet.
You mean sewer?
Yeah, they could have done so much more. Helping the Turtles out would be human characters like April O'Neil and Casey Jones. What? Venus's arrival is due to the appearance of Dragon Lord, leader of the Rank, a clan of evil humanoid dragons. Other new villains include Silver, the Yeti crime boss, voiced by Gary Chalk.
Keep their shells, boys, and this time don't fuss about leaving survivors.
In a word, pride.
And now I want these two to just duke it out.
My name is Bobo, Professor Bobo, son of Coco, and heir to the lineage of Dodo.
Dr. Cornelius Queese, a mad scientist who occasionally allies with Dragon Lord. Heavy Duke, leader of a street gang called the Unknownables.
Who?
Vammy, an ancient Chinese vampire searching for her missing heart, the source of her power. and Simon Bonesteel, an unhinged big game poacher, played by Scott McNeil.
Wait a minute! I've been mind-tricked by a bunch of talking turtles!
Are we sure it's not Scott McNeil playing Scott McNeil? Strangely enough, the Turtles' most famous enemy, the Shredder, only appears in a couple of episodes, and has no major role at all within the show. Actually, that kinda does make sense. I mean, the second movie they killed him off. Okay, so how about the fighting? This is Saban we are talking about. Are there any good action scenes? They mostly resort to practical jokes with a hint of martial arts. Also, barely using their weapons. I get why they did it, as parents were complaining that the franchise was too violent, and the movies pretty much removed the weapons altogether in the second and third movie. But this...
What's up, bro? Whoop. Oh, yep, missed again. Oh, that's gotta be painful. Thank you.
This is too much. What really kills the action scenes for me are the goofy sound effects going non-stop. Not even normal sounds like a punch effect, but stuff like this.
Like 1, like 2, like 3, like 4.
You know what? 2 can play this game. This was a prime franchise for Saban to do, and they dropped the ball so badly on one of the few things that Saban's most popular franchise is best known for. I will give credit, though. While the animatronics are nowhere near the highest quality like the ones done for the first movie, which were created by Muppet creator Jim Henson, these are at least better than the ones used for the concerts and Christmas specials.
Merry Christmas to the Shredder.
Never forget.
This series was filmed entirely in Vancouver, British Columbia. Hooray for Canadian content! But it also includes a wide array of Canadian voice actors, including Michael Dobson as Leonardo, Matt Hill as Raphael, Jason Gray Stanford as Donatello, and the first voice acting role of the late Kirby Morrow as Michelangelo. The show lasted for 1 season from September of 1997 to March of 1998, with a grand total of 26 episodes. If you want to watch the series for yourself, the entire series is available on DVD, courtesy of Shout Factory.
And it's gone.
And on Netflix? Oh, never mind. I wonder what became of Venus after the show ended.
Tried to flush herself down the toilet.
Ironically, when she died, she crapped herself.
Is that ironic or just funny?
There hasn't been another female turtle since then, until the appearance of Janika in the ongoing TMNT comic book series by IDW. This show also had a crossover with Saban's most popular franchise, The Power Rangers, in the Power Rangers in Space episode, Shell Shocked. It's about the 5 turtles being brainwashed by the main villain of In Space, Astronema, and basically just messing with the Rangers aboard the Astro Megaship.
I've been certified turtleified.
Though the turtle costumes appear to be showing signs of wearing down, plus they were voiced by completely different voice actors. The 2 franchises would cross over again in 2019, with a 5-part comic book series by Boom Studios and IDW. This line makes more sense with both franchises now.
So the Mutant Ninja Turtles are for real.
Yeah. Hey, we couldn't believe they were really Power Rangers either. Pretty trippy.
Ninja Turtles Next Mutation felt more like an experiment of what they thought worked in the 90s movies, and was sort of a last-ditch effort for the franchise's consistent success, similar to how Beast Wars was to be a last-ditch effort for the Transformers. However, in this case, it didn't work, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle franchise was gone after this series ran its course. It wouldn't be until 2003 that the franchise would come back in a big way, and surprisingly, thanks to 4Kids Entertainment. As for live-action fare, we wouldn't see another entry like it until 2014, with a movie made by... oh god, him! Michael Bay as producer. It got bigger and bigger once Viacom, through Nickelodeon, bought the franchise after the 25th anniversary movie, Turtles Forever. Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman haven't spoken to each other after Next Mutation ran its course, working independently from each other from there on. Though still working on the Ninja Turtles, albeit separately, the two wouldn't reunite until 2019, where they appeared on the Netflix documentary, The Toys That Made Us, reminiscing with all the toys that were made, all thanks to their little independent comic book. It really brings a tear to your eye to see these two reunite once more. They even released their first comic project together, titled The Last Ronin, published by IDW in 2020. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of the biggest pop culture franchises in the past 30 years, and Ninja Turtles Next Mutation wasn't even close to that success. When we come back, we're taking a look at a topic that I've been requested to do for a very long time. A medium that was seen long ago on YTV, but seldom seen these days. The beginning of a 5-part tale that will discuss its history, impact, and legacy. It's time.
Next time on the YTV Retrospective.
Check this out. Check it out.